All right, friends. Hello, friends. We are here. We are early. Welcome to the nil.
वन तो फोर मैं तो फोर देख के आया फोर
Oh yes, you saw. You watched. You watched Chelsea beat a singular person, a gent, and
Two.
two ACL injuries this week. Is that what's going on? Man, that was damn sad, man. The Carvajal injury, just the voice.
Horrible.
Oh my god,
So
it
out
was
for season,
painful.
huh?
Did you
Out for
see the
season.
injury? I made the unfortunate decision of seeing the one without commentary, and you can just hear him screaming in agony. It was horrendous.
I have not seen
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah.
Should I
It's
see it?
horrible.
Yeah. Wait,
Yeah, you
is
should.
the
You'll have a.
did
So
we start
he.
speaking before we went live? No, it's showing 1 minute. Are we live? Have you heard us talk about everything? Did you hear the start? But anyway, whatever. Nobody cares. Point is that we were talking about Danny Carvajal, and it's very sad. But welcome to the stream, friends. Smash a like if you are here. And what to talk about, guys? Can I tell you how proud I am of myself? Where I made.
Right.
Oh, ये क्या हो गया?
नहीं,
Okay. Just want to say how proud I am of myself. Where I this Sunday, knowing that there was a Manchester United Aston Villa match, I was like, no, I'm going to make plans and meet friends. So Saurabh Pant was here performing down the road from me, and he was doing a private show, and I could have very happily been like, you know what, Saurabh, do your private show, make your money. I was like, no, Saurabh, come, let's hang, let me open for you in your private show, and I enjoyed doing that and not watching, and I missed nothing. This is the best part. I missed nothing by not watching Manchester United. So, guys, Manchurian Baba is very happy. Manchurian Baba is making great life choices, and I'm very happy. What do
See,
Manchester
this
United
is
have to be sad about?
this is what Ten Hag has done to the fan base. This is it.
He's here
He's
for mental
turned them
health.
off football.
That's it.
He's turned them off the team.
He's a
They don't
record-breaking
regret
manager.
anything.
Kautuk, he's broken records this week. Don't you know?
He has, no? He has.
He has. He's broken his own record of worst start to Premier League season. Guys, क्या कर रहे हैं हम लोग ये fraud के साथ निकालो? No, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that. Nothing. I am Zen. I don't mean all these things.
So Kautuk and me were at the Gent game.
Yes. Oh yeah,
I-
these two watched the Gent live while.
Kautuk Srivastava has enjoyed the Gent game, but has also enjoyed Foot Mob as he
Yes.
has kept
Ah,
scrolling with watching Mudrik run. No, what's his name? Pedro Neto run, and at the same time saying, "Arey 3-2, arey, arey, arey."
Uh,
What a game that was, dude. What a game.
where to even
Oh.
begin? That one I watched, and it's just I don't even
So
know
one
how
sec,
to
Abhi-
analyze a team that is
Abhi-
doing nothing.
Abhi out, Ten Hag out.
मतलब I am
At
ambivalent.
this point, yeah. I
देखो,
don't think there's a case.
there's no point keeping him. There's no point getting rid of
Arey,
him.
but there was him. He came on to some press interview and he said that look at Hoyland, he is our best goal scorer. Even though he's such a great goal scorer, he's not think you have to give time. ये वो तो मांग तो रहा है बेचारा.
Time मांग तो रहा है. So also just why is there another international break? Can anyone explain to me what are they playing these matches for? Who wants to watch?
Nations League.
Who gives a fuck about your fuck all Nations League? Nobody cares. Can anyone tell UEFA? Nobody cares about your fuck all Nations League. हम लोग जैसा
अरे,
गरीब टीम को 3 ट्रेनिंग सेशन करने दो ना अपना फुटबॉल सिखाने के लिए थोड़ा कुछ. यहाँ पे
अरे,
उगारटे
3
अभी तक
साल था
इंटीग्रेट
यार,
नहीं हुआ है.
अजीम 3 साल था यार सिखाने को.
अरे
क्या
बट अभी
कर रहा था
ये
यार
प्लेयर्स को नहीं सिखाया ना अभी तक. उगाटे हैज नॉट लर्नड येट.
The problem is here's what he does ना, this fucking like ये इससे what he should be doing really is he should be training people in how to give excuse. Well, because master class he brings out every press conference. So the thing about him is that he'll never be out of excuses because every transfer window there'll be 2 new players. Then he'll say अरे इन लोग को नहीं सिखाया यार, मैंने इन लोग को नहीं सिखाया. देख अभी इन लोग को नहीं सिखाया
But
तो कैसे करेगा
I
यार? You
told
know
you
how it
I
is,
told
yeah.
you from the start ki, and I was talking about this on the Oil Money group as well, where Ten Hag basically completely fucked himself by winning the FA Cup, because if he had not won the FA Cup, and he fucked the club also by winning the FA Cup, because if he had not won the FA Cup, it would have allowed, even if he was left in charge, It would have allowed him no European football, and every week there would be proper training and they would understand what they're doing. यहाँ पे legitimately, and I'm not just saying this out of making excuses for Ten Hag or whatever, but it is very hard for teams competing in Europe to who are struggling to have any way of improvement, because unless you like literally like Chelsea have a different 11 players entirely that you can play on a Thursday, it's impossible. So I genuinely feel that we should have abandoned this Europa League entirely and not bothered कि सब बच्चा लोग को खिलाओ वहाँ पे and focus on winning the league.
Yeah,
But
you
clearly
but he
at this
could have.
he could have.
He could have made that choice. He could have
Yeah.
made that choice. But like my point is, actually, fuck everything. My point is, Villa is a wonderful example of
Hey,
the
but listen,
restorative powers.
Villa beat Bayern Munich, did not beat United. And Pratiti, what does this mean? Manchester United greater than Bayern Munich. Hence proved
No, no,
basic mathematics.
Pratiti so anyway agrees because ever since that cursed Harold has come, that absolute lemon of a striker. So just scoring few times once here and there. But point is that dude, they were the same team, similar team. Like they've added a few people, but similar team was 17th or whatever under
No,
under
I
Gerrard.
fully agree.
And
So the thing is that see, being very honest, I don't think Ten Hag is a bad tactician or this thing. He just has no motivational skills.
yeah,
He has zero man management and ability
I-
to
I-
inspire confidence in a team, which is the biggest
yeah,
problem currently.
I agree, and I also think that like I shared this on the All Money group. If you took a screenshot of that of the team that beat Bayern Munich, the Aston Villa team that beat Bayern Munich, that
On
team
paper,
I
they are
feel
not better than United.
they're not better than United. Like I mean, Philogene
Yeah,
Bides, come on, a
yeah,
Philogene Bides is on the pitch, right?
yeah,
So my point is that this team is decent. These players, man
yeah.
for man, player for player, are very
But you
good.
know, the
But
thing is that they make such bad decisions, yeah. And especially, I mean, the forward line. Like there was the Villa game where I was watching. I was sitting still backstage in the show and still watching. I lied.
oh, the truth came out.
No, I was. But the thing is, I was not watching like, oh fuck, I'm missing the match. It was like, अच्छा चलो मेरा हो गया. अभी Pant is on stage for 1 hour. चल मैं बैठ के देखता हूँ थोड़ा.
Yeah.
And there was this point where we had this, I think just at the end only, where we almost conceded, and Dalo made this very crucial block at
Hmm.
the back post. And from that corner, we went on the counter attack, and it's a 2-on-1 counter attack where it's Garnacho
Hmm.
who's there, and he has objectively a very fucking easy pass to make on the left, or who I think for Bruno or whoever it was who was supporting him. And he just delays, and I mean, it's basic common sense. The fact, even if you have played basic FIFA as a fucking 16-year-old, you know that in that situation, you don't press X, you don't press triangle, you press L1 triangle. So the ball is lobbed through ball. You have to put in this situation when there is a defender between you and the person you are. But that decision make, and it's truly baffling that right now the players that Ten Hag chooses to rely on are Johnny Evans and Christian Eriksen,
Hmm.
which is
And
very
hmm.
weird.
Hmm.
And you know, it's not even the like, how do you explain the fact that okay chalo, you know, if there were players who he brought 2 seasons ago who were motivated when they joined and then completely gave up on him or stopped playing for him or whatever, you'd be like chalo, those season mein he just lost the players.
Hmm.
Like guys who he's brought in right now,
Now,
he's like, I don't trust these guys already. Matlab, what is going on? What
I
is
feel I
going
feel
on?
like I feel like Delict has frustration that he had put on pause since Ajax
Yeah.
that he has resumed.
No, Delict, Ugarte not making an appearance for me is quite staggering.
Yeah, it's
Uh,
worrying, no?
the fact that he's throwing on and fuck, I realized through playing FC. Can you guess what Casemiro's pace is in in FC this year? Would you like take a wild
Oh,
guess of what his pace is?
71.
71. Okay, Bawa, would you like take a guess of what his pace is in the game?
Oh, it'll be much lower, no? Sorry, 65.
Would you like to
No,
take a
the
guess?
way Azim is asking the question, it feels like they have OP'd him.
Okay, would you like to take a guess?
So it might be 84.
Casemiro pace, guys. His
55.
his pace is 38. Leave the FIFA before the FIFA leaves you.
Bro, fuck, that's horrible.
That just
Like at
just
this
like
rate,
I mean, just you could have
38
been
is bad.
kind. You could have been kind and just given him 50. Just so that
yeah.
some child will decide, be like, okay, you know what? I'm not going to sub out Casemiro and put Toby Collier in his place.
You know, the thing is, like, I'm sure there is at least there's a huge contingent of children who have not seen Casemiro in his prime,
Casemiro.
Yeah. And it's the
have kind
same
of
with
just
even in the last year, there was Sergio Busquets. You would see his pace as like 36, and they're like, bro, what is this Busquets? What a washed player. I have no idea what Busquets was before.
oof, oof. Yeah, but the thing about Ugarte also, or like for example, like he's very oddly he keeps saying that these people aren't integrated and I have to you have to wait, you have to wait, and like it's very baffling how
I mean,
long you have to
the
wait.
only
And
thing that I can think of is at this point he's trying to protect players and be like literally just take them out of the firing line so that they aren't scapegoated for bad performances, and try to bring
really.
them. See, because the team that he played against Villa, there was only
uh,
one signing from this season that started that game, which was Mazraoui.
hmm.
It was everybody else was a previous season player. There was Onana, Dalot, Johnny Evans, Harry Maguire in the midfield. It was Ericsson, Menu, left side Rashford, right side Garnacho, Hoyland, Bruno. There was one new signing that he started, and that also out of necessity because he doesn't have a left back from last season. So it was very clear that he reverted to season one. He went with the same
Yeah.
midfield of Ericsson, Menu slash Casemiro against
I,
Porto as well.
I the question I have to ask you is what do you think the plan is with Xerxes and Hoyland? Who
I
is the
don't
actual
know. I
starter? Who is the
Hoyland,
so
Hoyland,
so
Hoyland.
my what I would like personally, what I would want to see is that I would like to see Hoyland. I would like to see Xerxes starting behind him. I would like to see
and
Bruno
Bruno out?
playing. No, I would like to see Bruno playing a deeper role where he has to
Hmm.
play a more controlled kind of role and
But
distribute the
is
ball.
he
And the reason,
tactically?
no, I'll tell you why. Because the reason he's playing Ericsson in that position is that Ericsson is the only deep lying sort of playmaker that we have. So
Hmm.
if you play Bruno in that position and you have a Ugarte or a Menu or somebody next to him, you know Bruno is going to give you work rate at the very least in the middle of the park. The problem is that can you trust him with making safe and easy passes and simple passes and not repeatedly giving the ball away? Because I think Xerxes as the guy to link the play in the middle, the guy to play those little one-twos, little flicks around the corner, and you can also keep him in that position and not have him wandering all over the place. For me, makes
But then,
sense.
but then you have to. The problem is in your mid. Like he's always going to play two wingers, right? He's always going to play
Yeah, I
a
mean, unless
Ahmad or a.
he, and which is why I'm like, okay, why have you not tried? He had tried doing the diamond, like he was, like we won the FA Cup playing the diamond and the 4-4-2-2 up top situation. But I mean, I don't understand why he's
Who
not
do
doing
you
that then.
who do you then you have to play Menu. And then you have
I
to
don't
play
think
one.
you have to, honestly. So I think
But
at this point we have enough options where you can. I think Kotak has disappeared. No, he's there. I think we have enough options where it can be variety, where you can choose a certain game where it's Menu and Ugarte. You can choose a certain game where it's Menu and Ericsson. You can choose a certain game where it's
no, but
Mount and
what is your
Ugarte.
absolute best 11?
I don't think we
What is
know
your
that
best
yet
11?
because so many of the 11 have just not played yet. Especially in the midfield. Like right now, I think Rashford sort of is getting back to something close to quality. So I guess he picks himself. Garnacho has been awful all season. Like you'll say, yes, he scored 3 goals or 2 goals or whatever, but the amount that he's missed and the amount of big chances he's not taken has been shocking. Ahmad, I would say at this point is the most reliable on the right. I personally don't mind Anthony as well, if I'm being honest. No, he's all right. He's not done any stupid shit. I think he's been fine whenever he's been on the pitch for United this season.
Azim,
He's been fine.
but are you not seeing the memes? The
I know.
memes are telling me that he's fuck all. Why aren't you listening to the
Unfortunately,
memes?
yeah,
Yeah,
and
Azim.
because it's
Arey, are
his
you not
season has
realized
come
how
now.
every 4-4-2 season this happens, where Azim has one very interesting, what's it called?
But
Uh,
this is his
ha-
season.
he has one character arc. Okay, and this character arc is very clean, where every year he starts off with either depending on four players or depending on three players, having a staunch opinion on somebody. Jaden Sancho will do well. Jaden Sancho will do well. Jaden Sancho will do well. Jaden Sancho will do well.
Jadon
Jaden
Sancho,
Sancho will
mother
fuck all.
chode.
Jaden
Yeah.
Sancho will fuck all. Jaden Sancho will fuck all. Then there is Bruno is our savior. Bruno is our savior. Bruno is our savior. Bruno is our savior. Bruno Chutia. Bruno Chutia. Bruno
But do you
Chutia.
see, Baba? This is not my arc. This is the arc of every player who comes to Manchester United.
Arey, but it's also an opinion, na. Eric Ten Hag, bachao, 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 amazing, bachao, bachao, amazing, fuck you, fuck you. Eric Ten Hag out, 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 out,
मैं
out,
आउट
out.
कभी नहीं बोला है. मैं बोला don't care if in or out. I am at. That's where I am right now.
Bro, so this has happened on a lot of this is Azim's arc on certain opinions with Manchester United. Every season he
Yeah.
has this. Maguire का भी तो fan था एक time
हाँ
पे
तो but
यार.
I told you Maguire redemption season last year.
Casemiro will be good for us. Casemiro will be
Casemiro
good
was good for, but that's what you see, Baba. That's what happens to every player. Every player were hyped. Di Maria, come on, what a goal, Di Maria, fuck all, Di Maria, fuck all. It started from there only to now, where it's every player has the same sine wave. It's just the amplitude or displacement, which is the one is
amplitude. No, amplitude is
amplitude
this.
is
This is
displacement.
displacement.
The displacement. See, who is going to guys explain to you football in digital signal processing language?
Football emotion in
Yes,
digital.
exactly. Where else are you going to get this cutting edge analysis? So see, the जैसा Di Maria का displacement was very small. Bruno का displacement is slightly larger. This is what we're talking about. But my point is that Anthony will do well because अभी नवरात्रि आया बाबा, उसका season है. घूमने का season है भाई. Come on, Anthony going to be swinging with sticks.
Hmm. Hmm.
But it also it really does feel like Ten Hag भी Twitter पे है क्योंकि
He's been saying
he
himself.
yeah, because he also like Anthony ko he has sidelined in exactly the same time frame as the memes have appeared. Like it's just as the memes appeared that he has just been like, okay, Anthony को तो नहीं खिलाऊंगा मैं. Like it's very interesting that
No, but
happened.
the fact that for me also it's like big balls to be like, you know what, fuck this Delict and Martinez and ऐसा caliber wala European European caliber. We're going to go with old school Maguire and Evans against forward line of Ollie Watkins, Leon Bailey, and whatever a Philogene is supposed to be. But it worked also. No, I don't think Villa created. I mean, there were two chances really that they created that were particularly troubling. But it's not that United see right now, guys. We are if you aren't losing I mean, if you're drawing, you're not losing. So it's a positive, guys. But it's also very
Yeah,
negative because we've won 3
you
times
know,
this season. Yeah, what are we doing?
dude, you know something? I find it damn funny just to think about the United board who have been waiting and waiting for Ten Hag to make the decision for them. Like they're like, चल अब तो कुछ सैकवर्दी कर दे भाई लास्ट 2 गेम में.
I think he was
And then
trying. I think the Maguire and Evans was him literally being like, मेरा 17 million दो मैच जा रहा है. Unfortunately, these guys are like, no, we'll save you. He's also like, hey, don't save me. Hey, I want to go away.
उसका फायरिंग क्लॉज 17 मिलियन है.
हाँ 17 मिलियन.
15-17 कुछ ऐसे ही
हाँ
है.
उसमें एक
तो
मजरावी मिलता है बाबा आज के जमाने में.
हाँ
I mean,
एक मजरावी.
अच्छा मजा.
So I just feel like these guys keep waiting. You know, you saw that thing at the Villa game. The entire sacking squad was there.
Yeah. They're like अब भी एक जॉन ड्यूरैन आ गया. They're like चलो come on, ये तो मारता ही मारता है.
They were literally. So, but he's just not letting
And
go of
instead of like Russell Crowe saying, "Are you not entertained?" Eric Ten Hag knows himself. He's looking up saying, "You are not entertained."
Are you not disappointed?
This is the Gladiator remix that nobody saw coming. But
What did you think of the Porto game? Before we move on to
man.
Chelsea gent.
So again, the 2 goals we've considered very honestly because of Marcus Rashford. I mean, there's no argument only about this. That 2 times Marcus Rashford has decided, मैं एक गोल एक assist डाल दिया, मेरा काम हो गया, मेरे को भी भागना नहीं है लाइफ में. Literally, both goals have been a cross from the fucking fullback that he's supposed to be pressing. And chalo, one is from a corner, but he's done that bare, that classic bare minimum closing down that he has done. He's done that for the first goal for the cross. Did not even bother. Baba, I'm telling you. Okay, fine, fair. But it's true. It's true. But he just does not track back. He's like, मैं एक गोल मार दिया, मेरा हो गया काम. I've done my job. So this is what we're dealing with over here.
Practically before December. Then in December, he will have some reprieve because he will have some New Year's break and all of this. Then in January, February, then by June, again he's frustrated. It's so this journey of a joke
Yeah.
that Kazim does.
The joke over here is Manchester United only. Okay.
Uh,
But no, so Rashford was responsible. Third goal was just United, classic United lost head and lost belief wala goal. That is given up 2 goal lead again. Oh no, wala goal. That is. But
Bro,
has
ये कितने like he's had the team concede 3 goals
24
like in
times.
some record number of
24
record
times.
number
Yeah.
of times,
It's
dude.
insane.
It's shocking. It's shocking.
Yeah.
It's really shocking.
But I mean, also, I will say to their credit, even with the 10, also Bruno got himself sent off again. The dumb fuck that he
Yeah.
is. Like,
Yeah.
for the same tackle you have been booked high boot wala, again you're put. Why? Like, you can't tell me, oh, it's passion and he's going for the ball. If you put your leg there's in the box, there is going to be a defender's head coming. So how can you? It's fucking irresponsible. But then away he put out again. Now you'll see only your sine wave only is correct. But then he put out this nice apology saying, "Guys, I'm so sorry, Manchester United. I'm disappointing you all of that." Ye, wo. So Bruno Fernandes now he has the Sachin syndrome, which is that
Yes.
very good when not captain. As
Mm.
soon as he got the captaincy, he's been just crumbling under the weight of having to be a leader on the pitch when he could just lead by playing freely, which is what we need him to do. But he has this thing of I have to win it
Yeah.
myself. And I am
He
so sick of, and I've seen this in so many of these games, fucking centre backs, whoever it is, Lisandro Martinez, Johnny Evans, for some reason when we have sustained pressure, we're like, chalo, we might be able to break the team down, we've got them on the back. They decide that no, I think I am peak Clarence Seedorf और मैं 30-yard volley मेरा top corner में जाने वाला है, and just completely lose all momentum. It's how many times in these last 2 games a center half who has never scored, I think a goal with his foot, only scored with head. These idiots are taking shots, volleys from 30 yards out. It's absurd. Absurd. But anyway, Abhi United ka, I don't even know what we're supposed to do now. One more international break. So I just have to sit and stew in this annoying fucking misery again for 2 more
Not just
weeks.
misery, the endless speculation also, na? Is Ruud van Nistelrooy going to be new coach? Is Thomas Tuchel going to be? Is Ten Hag only going to be?
There's
Is
one more also, na? There's Simone Inzaghi. That's the other name they've been throwing in the mix. Then Thomas Frank they've been throwing in the mix. So I don't know. At this point, I don't think any of
those
those
guys are
guys.
employed, na?
Frank is Brentford, which I doubt they'll have the money to sack Ten Hag and pay Brentford for their coach. Inzaghi
But isn't
is
Inzaghi also
yeah, he is.
Inzaghi is intern,
Yeah.
na?
But I think they're looking it in the sense of okay, Root takes over till the end of the season as interim, and then next season we get him so that he can start his own new rebuild and buy 7 of his own players from fucking
No,
Serie A.
but that was the plan. Now is no longer that. Now the plan is basically that like it doesn't matter who the manager is. We know our playing style and our players, and we will get manager to play according to whatever
So
the
which is why
Ineos
I don't
pattern.
understand. So also I don't understand who has decided the style of play, because clearly if everybody is in agreement that this is whatever this is the direction that we are going in, the either the leadership is very visionary or very stupid. So let's be real. Like either they have bought into a completely bullshit idea
They have.
and fully like bought into another level entirely, or they're just like yeah okay we don't know what we're doing. So
Yeah, like for example, Brighton is I think what you want to be, right? Brighton is essentially it. Okay,
I mean, that's what
they
Chelsea was
keep.
trying to do. Let's become Brighton, literally, for how many years?
Yeah, like, but the point is that you keep buying the right talent in the right mix or whatever,
Look,
and find.
but Kautuk, that Moneyball only works. I don't think it works so much in sport as they
No, so
wanted.
I'll tell you now, the Moneyball,
It's in
uh,
sport.
I'll tell you now, the Moneyball used to work pre-social media. Because you could
Why?
not, because every player, like unknown player or whatever, could not see every day in their mentions on their social media the pressure being heaped on them and the expectation and the mockery that is being thrown on them by the general watching public. So I think United keep buying players who are principally and technically very good, but unfortunately, I don't think any of the players we have signed in the last few years have the mentality to deal with the pressure that comes of failing at this club. I don't think any of the players have that.
Could be, could be, but I also think, like, look at, like, I think there are ample. I genuinely want to come back to that theory. I really do believe that the problem that happened at Manchester United and Arsenal to a large extent is the fact that you guys had long-standing managers during
Yes.
a time where the game had changed
Yes.
fundamentally. So while 2000 in 2004, Chelsea, Real Madrid, all of these clubs, they were getting used to the chopping and changing
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
results model. You guys had one, like, just
Stability.
one
Yeah.
guy, yeah, just a bulwark against all of this.
Yeah.
But what happens is that the minute that guy goes away, right, you find that, oh, now we need structure, which
Yeah.
other clubs had already put in place.
Yeah.
Now Arsenal got lucky with Arteta and his thing.
Hmm.
But Arteta and Klopp were both, I feel, outliers in a huge
Oh yeah. Yeah.
sense, like
Of
a
course.
huge sense. So replicating that, because you don't see long-standing coaches succeed anywhere else
Right.
in any league
No, and I
across the
think
world.
the biggest sort of indication of this fact is that, and I again I had this realization when I heard every pundit talking about, and I find this argument absurd. They're like, but but you know, but this they're not playing like United is supposed to play, which for me is an argument that is very specific to Manchester United and maybe to an extent to Barcelona, in a sense
Barcelona.
that like clubs like coaches like Guardiola, like Alex Ferguson, had such a very distinct sense of how they want to play, where they say, United, you know how United is supposed to play. They're supposed to play fast football, counter-attacking football, fast wingers. That's the United. It's not the United way. That was Sir Alex Ferguson's style. There is no other club in the world where you look at like, are why, like, no club loses for 2 seasons and everyone questions, are why are they not playing the Liverpool way, yaar? What was the Liverpool way? So we are really burdened by this history of 28 years where everybody keeps harking back for, and I find it absurd that people are like, why are you not what this guy was 30 years? Because they're not that guy. It's as simple as that. What is
I
the
think they
Chelsea
wouldn't ask
way?
that.
What is the
They wouldn't
Arsenal
ask
way?
that. What they're actually also trying to say is, they wouldn't ask this question if there was success. So if you had a
Correct.
Premier League under Mourinho, then it wouldn't matter
But so
what
see,
the.
the thing is that for instance, if I say the Mourinho way, you know exactly what I'm talking about, right?
Hmm.
But because Ferguson and United became
It's
so
anonymous. Yeah,
synonymous, people cannot dissociate anymore. Ki this was the Ferguson way. Now you cannot keep expecting that every new manager, and maybe this is what is being put upon them. Maybe they are trying to play the United way, and it is not sustainable in modern football anymore. I don't know.
sure, sure. No, could be. I mean, my other thing is, like, for example, Barcelona, good you brought it up, because they tried doing Barcelona way with Xavi, but
Yeah,
the minute it stopped working, they were like, okay, now we'll do Hansi Flick way.
correct. Yeah,
And Hansi Flick has had one Danny Olmo come in.
yeah.
But apart from that, he is extracting and extracting
Yeah.
and
But
extracting
but do you see
from.
the resistance that was there? That's what I'm talking about. The fact that because of Guardiola and the tiki taka and the entire philosophy, and then his Bhakts or regions that came to manage Barcelona for the years after him. The moment they stopped playing tiki taka, everyone was like, "Bro, why no tiki taka? Tiki taka is Barcelona." So that's what I'm talking about.
It's, but the thing again, it comes down to, really, is what people want is not. Okay, it's basically this. What they want is, first is success,
Yeah.
If not success, then
Then style
style.
of play. Yeah. So when you have
So
neither, it's a problem.
then it's a problem. So
Yeah.
people just go like, listen, I am not winning, and neither can I recognize my club. Now, so what
Yeah.
is like that's what they're really
But
like
I
the
think,
yearning is
but
not
also
for.
the dichotomy of this is that style of play is only visible when you are successful.
Yeah, yeah,
It's very, you
correct.
very rarely. I mean, unless like you think of clubs that come up with a certain philosophy and get relegated immediately because they won with a style of play, but now are losing because of that same style of play. With the players not being good enough, like you saw with Burnley, like you see with Southampton right now, where for some godforsaken reason they keep trying to play out from the back, and their goalkeeper keeps giving the ball away, and they keep conceding goals. So it's quite wild.
बट आई एम
Yeah.
सेइंग टेन हाग इज ट्राइंग द सेम थिंग ना. वो बोल रहा है मेरे को इस तरह का फुटबॉल खेलने का है,
Hmm.
मेरे को
Exactly.
और फुटबॉल नहीं खेलने का है.
Exactly.
The
So
difference with Southampton is at least they have seen results with this type of football. With Ten Hag,
but they've seen
apart
results one league lower. Na? Abhi United, when we played Barnsley, we also saw results 7-0 ठोक के आ गए ना हम लोग.
नहीं नहीं, but no, so they saw, yes, but Southampton playing in the Premier League not consistent. Ten Hag has tried this for 3 seasons.
But every season he's tried a different thing. That's what I'm saying.
And now you're defending him again. What happened
No,
to
I'm
him?
not. I'm not defending him. I'm just telling you fact. First season he tried something for 2 games, gave up completely, abandoned that. Second season tried, failed completely. Then new management came in halfway through. They're like, okay, let's keep trying something different. Now again they're trying something new, which I don't think he's tried to accomplish one thing from the start. He himself said that the kind of football that my Ajax played, I can't get these guys to play. Then initially he
My
was, we
thing
have to
is,
be best transition team. Then it's something else now. So nobody
you
knows
know, by
what
the
we are
way,
supposed to become.
this is where the Ange comparisons always come, na? Ki,
Hmm.
Ange may not be getting full success, like as
Hmm.
evidenced by 3-2.
Yes,
But Ange has, at least Ange will go out, even if he goes out and gets sacked in the next 6 months.
correct.
He'll
Yeah.
go out and you will know the Ange era for exactly what it is.
Yeah, it's
You
like
know, like,
Bielsa as well. Now you're like he got what success he did with Leeds because he was Bielsa, and the failings were also because it was Bielsa.
yeah. Like
So
there was someone, I forget who it was. I forget who the person was,
I
but
think what
someone
we
was
need to
talking.
do is use Ten Hag and play to his strengths, which is the strength of not winning football matches, and get us to finish mid-table, 10th, 11th, 12th, nowhere close to European football. Then get rid of him.
Hmm,
Then get one new manager who trains them properly for 1 year,
hmm,
and
hmm.
then we will see results. We need to genuinely, and I'm not saying this ironically, we need 1 year without any kind of European football to actually get this right. And unfortunately the European football is what allows us to buy talent,
Hmm.
to to invest in the club further. So it's a very, but
He rebuild,
it's a
hai.
rebuild that keeps eating its own tail. It's insane.
Yeah.
So anyway, I am not pro Ten Hag. I am not anti Ten Hag. मेरा क्या है? मेरा नौकरी नहीं है.
Actually,
I just want
now
the
that
team to
he's,
win. So
now that he's actually about to get fired, I don't want him to get fired because where will this entertainment come from?
अरे
अरे
Where
यूनाइटेड
will it come
अरे
from?
rude will then if see it will come, and if it's not coming, the football will be entertaining. So everybody wins. No,
Yeah,
either
but
way
for
you
me,
win.
it's so much, I can't, Azim, you don't understand. You don't understand when United go 2-0 up at Porto and you feel like, oh, the match is lost now. And then at like right after halftime, you see a person in front of you check his phone and it's 3-2. You don't know the joy, Azim.
अरे
You
this
don't
was Alex
understand.
Ferguson. Somebody, did you see somebody got a video of Fergie sitting somewhere on a
Yeah.
train or something, checking the score? He's like, अरे 3-3 है, Maguire मारा यार.
Yeah. You don't know, yeah, Azim. Yeah, I hope one day you could also become an anti-Ten Hag fan. Oh my God, you would enjoy so much. You
Give
should see
it
how happy I was.
three,
Yeah,
three more months if he's
मजा आता
there.
है.
3 more months if he stays, I will join him. Don't worry.
Yeah, come, come, come,
If
come.
it
Are just one
continues,
match also?
if this continues until December. But also my counterpoint is that last season Chelsea were
Hmm.
exactly this at this point of the season. Chelsea sitting for 14th, 15th. Everyone's like Chelsea relegated, Chelsea khatam. Chelsea finished what, 6th by the end of it. So they
वेल
all so
Yeah, but I mean, you'll have to hope for one Cole Palmer Miracle. Which could be Rashford, who knows, man?
Toby
Or
Collier.
Xerxes or
Toby
Hoyland.
Collier. Maybe it's Ugarte. Who knows?
Arey, but the thing I have anyway. Okay, no, I understand this
But Baba,
joy.
you also drew, no?
Yeah,
Came out of the forest with one wood.
yeah. But the thing about it is, I was happy with the football we played. That's the that's important to
The
say.
Maresca way.
Yeah, the Enzo way, right? Even if you look at it stats wise, we did pretty well. Um, I mean, I think Kautuk and me, while we were watching the Chelsea game, also were like, bro, इन लोग बहुत slow है यार बॉल पे इन लोग का decision making बहुत time लगता है ये लोग जल्दी cross नहीं करता है. And that was the B team. So I'm assuming that the A team was is marginally better,
Yeah.
right? And then of course we had
By the way, that Renato Vega is damn good, dude.
Be good.
who else? Even that George is good, no? Remember? Saw that George.
Tyrell.
He is also very good.
No, but wait 1 second. Baba, since we are now at Chelsea, we must let the viewers know that Baba, after how many years, Baba, have you supported Chelsea?
99. So
My
I've seen
goodness,
Chelsea
not
play,
even
but
25 years
26
I've seen
years.
them play.
after.
I've seen them play AC Milan in America.
Oh, good Lord.
Didier Drogba and all.
But no, that's not the point. After 25 years, Baba has finally stepped foot into Stamford Bridge
Oh,
and
really?
watched
You
a
never
match.
watched Stamford Bridge before?
I've never watched a game.
No,
I've gone for a tour.
Oh,
yeah. So,
very good,
Baba,
safe gent you picked.
nice gent you picked, huh? So, Baba, tell us what was your experience as first time in Stamford Bridge? Please tell, like, I'm sure you're going to be the spokesperson for a lot of fans who are Chelsea fans who've never been inside. So, what was it like?
Um, I I what was nice was for me that I first of all I was happy that it was a gent game and it was a game that I went in not going. I think this experience would have been maybe funner, but a lot more stressful had it been a like a tougher team, right? Like
Nottingham
क्या
Forest.
क्या हो करेक्ट. मैं संडे का टिकट तो मैं कौतुक को भी बोला था मेरे को संडे का टिकट नहीं चाहिए क्योंकि मेरे को स्ट्रेस होगा. तो पहले तो जुगाड़ करके टिकट निकाला. तो थैंक यू सो मच चेल्सी एफसी फॉर गिविंग मी टिकट. And the thing is, we also got good seats. Like we didn't, I mean, we got touristy good seats, okay? Because like if you're a season ticket holder, you can go to Matthew Harding and Shed End and all of this and like sit and watch matches and all. Fucking if you're going for one match, ऐसा बहुत सारा thing you want to sit in the center and watch both sides.
Yes.
You don't want to. So we got good seats. And as we walked in, we spent some time outside, got fleeced, bought a jersey also, bought an away jersey and all
What a
of this.
jersey at
Yeah,
a
yeah.
stadium. Oh, why you would do such a thing?
Bought a brand jersey and all of this happened. And then we went inside, ate pizza, and
Well, what did it feel like walking in?
telling you. So even there, no, it still wasn't anything for me yet. It was I'm going for a Chelsea game. That's what I'm coming to it. So it was still I'm going for a Chelsea game. But as I walked up the steps, my knees have hurt because we had to walk up 4 flights. Uh, and I've done and as we've gone up, we've seen the crowd and Kautuk is like, अरे यार ये सब तो Madrid में भी नहीं अंदर साला दारू नहीं देता ये लोग and all that is happening. And Kautuk has now started to obviously mock me and make fun of me and say like, अरे ये लोग क्या है Madrid नहीं है. क्या
I was telling Bawa as we saw the stadium from the outside, I was like, oh, the Bernabeu really looks like a spectacle. Like Stamford Bridge from the outside in comparison looks like a shopping mall.
Yeah.
And then you enter. So I was just taking his case for no reason.
Literally, it's a bridge.
So at
Yeah.
this point, I looked at Kautuk and I was like, मैं पहली बार आया हूँ तो थोड़ा मजाक मत कर. Because I felt at that point like a little, this is my first experience and I don't want it to be sullied by sort of that, right? And then there was a point where I was like, मेरे को थोड़ा देखने और हम लोग ऐसा साइडर और ये सब पी रहा था. तो कौतुक मस्त फुर्सत में पी रहा है because it's not his club तो उसको नहीं जाने का देखने को. मैं उसको बोला चग कर. So all of these signs as we sort of got along into the game of my own uh,
Fandom.
yeah, my own sense trying to tell me that you are excited for this game and you're excited for this experience. And then I remember as I walked up the steps and I got to see Stamford Bridge lit. Uh,
Hmm.
and I got to see, the stadium crowded, and I got to see play. Like, when it's something else also I told him, like, when you go into Wankhede or when you go into a cricket stadium, the cricket stadium seems much smaller
Yep.
in real life than it does on TV. But with a football pitch, even though Stamford Bridge isn't one of the biggest pitches, right? It's a standard size pitch. It's not a big pitch like the Old Trafford or Bernabeu or even Allianz, right? When you go into a football stadium, for some reason the football stadium, the pitch seems bigger
Huge. Yeah.
in life than it does on TV. And it's so interesting. And you're sort of overwhelmed by that.
I always love that. So I experienced that the first time when I'd gone to the World Cup for South Africa. Then when I went to Old Trafford the first time. But for me, the joy now is going with somebody new, and they are going for the first time and just watching their face when they see it, because I'm like, oh yeah, that was me the first
No,
time.
Hmm.
I still think I have a couple of more first times left when I go to Stamford Bridge, because I think that experience is going to be new when you see it from different sides, when you sit on the same side as the dugout.
Yeah.
So those kinds of things, I think there are several firsts that are available, and then of course we go in, and then there were Gent fans on the other side, and we both were confusing them as home fans because उनका भी blue है, but वो लोग बहुत दूर है, ठीक है,
Oh yeah.
but
This happened for the goal, na, where he was celebrating and the fans
Bro,
sent him back. Say, क्या है हम लोग के सामने क्यों celebrate कर रहा है?
so the thing is, I was telling Bawa, by the way, I was like, fuck, I was so surprised because it's a 40,000 seater, right? And it sounded louder, more boisterous than the 85,000 seater that is Real Madrid. And I was telling Baba, man, the atmosphere here is electric. And then I find out that the atmosphere was only Ghent fans. जो लोग बेल्जियम से ट्रैवल करके दारू पी के जो मचाया वो लोग ने,
Yeah, yeah.
it was too funny because these guys were they had got all their celebrations and all, like they had rehearsed and come, right? So
Hmm.
when they scored, so all of them took out their phones and they were flashing their lights at the Chelsea stadium.
Hmm.
But then when Chelsea countered and scored again, so pura Chelsea stadium, the entire Stamford Bridge has taken out their phones and mocked those fans. Then at one
You're
point
not
there were
singing
some Ghent
anymore, na?
fans.
That was the chant they'll
They
always do.
they started shouting, "Who are you? Who
Who
are you?
I
Who are you?" Then at one point when Ghent have scored, suddenly we see that Chelsea के stand में public celebrate कर रहा है. Then we realize, oh shit, these guys were Trojan horses. They had worn Chelsea scarves, sat in the home end, and then when
Oh,
they scored,
nice.
they suddenly came out like sleeper agents, right? So the entire, like the stewards and all have come, they've separated them. Crowd pagal ho gaya hai, sab ho gaya hai scene. So Bawa left after the game pretty like he left by another line, so it was like less crowded and he was out of the thing fast. So I was there. So at the tube station, there was no separation between the Chelsea fans and the Ghent fans.
Yep.
तो वो लोग ने इतना गाली दिया उन लोग को. Chelsea fans have given Ghent fans so much grief. Like they have started yelling in the station, "K, you had your day out, now fuck off home. You had
No,
your day
so
out, now fuck
now,
off
so
home."
now the good. So now this is what happens when you won. Now let me tell you, when you're in the stadium, having lost at Old Trafford,
Oh, please, please tell.
the United fans are just attacking themselves because all of them angry, all of them pissed off, and most of them drunk also. So I
Hmm.
was wearing I had got so United had sent me a jersey a couple of years ago, which had my name and the number written on the back, and BANET
क्या
I
नंबर
had,
था?
I had put 11 for gigs.
Hmm. Hmm.
So, but there's written there, and then just randomly there's a couple of drunk dudes, and it's a really long line to get on the tram to go to the city center again. Like it's very not optimal getting in and out of Old Trafford. It's quite a terrible overall experience. Getting in is fine, getting out is a nightmare. That's why everybody leaves early at Old Trafford. They're like, "Nahi, can't deal with this." And also these days, football also not that much worth
It
watching.
also started. It also started in the train. So we got to Fulham Road station, by the way.
Hmm.
So we got to Fulham, and as soon as we got to the station, the first two three things were like, if you are not Tottenham, stand up. ऐसा सब भी हो रहा था.
हाँ,
तो वो Tottenham बेचारा ऐसा सेम वानखेड़े में आया भूत पाकिस्तान की.
हाँ.
You know that way Tottenham बेचारा बलि का बकरा बन रहा था हर जोक पे. So it
No, but
was
so
So,
I was coming back to this. So somebody from back has read my name and just drunkenly started, "Yo, Banat! Yo, Banat, you a shit, Banat! You a shit!" Just I'm like, how do I react? And it's just very
oh
clearly like these
man.
white trash, annoying. I've just ignored and run into the train and sat down before he can come in. It was
Oh
very, you
man.
don't want to mess with them. Like football fans, if you've traveled by train, especially like I did London to Manchester by train, and it's just so just unnecessarily rowdy there, where they just need to let the like everybody hates. Like you go to Manchester city center, and everybody who is just getting like you forget there are people who are just going about their day also, and
Oh
everybody
yeah.
is like
Yeah, yeah.
just has this look of exasperation, like oh fuck, it's match day, not these fuckers again.
Yeah, yeah. Dude, so let me tell you this. So when I was going back, right? So Chelsea have won 4-2, everything is over. ये लोग गेंट को गाली दे दिया है ट्यूब स्टेशन में. फिर
Hmm.
we're waiting for the tube, right? There was, you won't believe this. There was one Maharashtrian guy,
Of course.
okay, who was भारी टल्ली आउट 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 लाइट्स आउट ओके वो स्टार्ट किया है पीना और 4-2 पे तो आउट था वो सो ही इज एट द ट्यूब स्टेशन एवरीवन इज ऑलमोस्ट गॉन ही इज देयर बिहाइंड मी एंड वो दारू पी के बस चिल्ला रहा है ही इज येलिंग चेल्सी 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 ओके
हिचकी ले रहा है कि वो हिचकी ले रहा है कि वो
नहीं नहीं ही इज लाइक वन रैट ही इज जस्ट shouting and he has not stopped shouting for 3 stations. Three stations non-stop he has shouted Chelsea. So at one point, one guy who was standing beside him said, "Hey bro, are you a football fan?" The guy said, "Yeah, I am." He says, "Well, I'm a football fan too. I'm from Dubai. I'm a football fan. I support Inter Milan." He says, "Okay, okay, but
This guy is just baffled. Why is this guy not shouting Inter at every station?
yeah." And the thing is, I found out he was Maharashtrian because at some point he stopped shouting Chelsea as his station approached and he started giving galis in Marathi.
Eh, Saudia!
दिया
Sala
गाली.
Gentua!
He was literally तुझे आई थी ये सब बोल रहा है and then when his station came, excuse me, can I please get off the station?
Classic.
It was a vibe. It was a vibe.
Classic. Smash a
मजा आया.
like, friends, if you are enjoying the stream. Let's talk about Madriz. And
Oh yeah,
guys,
firstly,
the curse is real. Can I say?
curses here.
The curse is
Curses
real.
here.
Now, who would you like me to support, guys? Next, guys, kisko support? Who
Yanwa,
should I become a fan?
Yanwa, Azim.
Guys, I have always maintained that Liverpool. I don't think my curse lasts through the international break, so I'll have to do this later on. Speaking of curses, Paul Pogba has reversed his ban, and he's done black magic on the
I
doping
hope I
body.
hope we see the resurrection of Paul Pogba's witch doctor in the comments.
Yeah, I'm sure he'll be back. But
So,
so you tell. There was one thing I need to bring up, which I will search for. Huh?
no, so the Lille game was just all round awful, like out of ideas, out of I don't know if they were tired or they took it lightly or that Mbappe has sat in the dressing room and told everyone, अरे लील है यार मैं बहुत खेला है छोड़ना like कोई और मैच में करेंगे ये तो सब पपलू लोग हैं but Lille have obviously understandably come to play the match because
Of course.
getting to beat Madrid and the other problem is that in these UEFA games it's little harder to bribe the refs.
It is.
So, so like it was really
But
weird that, yeah, like it was like we
it
were
was
all stunned collectively.
Jonathan David also, no? Scored. So
Yeah.
you all lost to Lille, John.
Nah.
Yeah. Okay.
So
Very niche 2005 references for anybody who gets it. That's how I celebrate it. Anyway.
so um dude, like all of us, like the players, fans, everyone watching, collectively stunned when a referee has actually given a penalty against Real Madrid. Come
I
on,
know.
come on. It was just unbecoming of referees. So, like, they're really losing their way, I feel.
Yeah.
So, no integrity. Taking money and not giving decision is
It's
just
very, very
wrong. It's
bad.
just
Very bad.
unethical. The world doesn't, there should be honor among thieves. So, very lackluster performance. Also, like, you can see that, I mean, some games, like, especially like in the face of defeat against Lille, you can see some of the deficiencies, right? Ki the Vinny Mbappe, very good going forward, but both of them not coming back.
Hmm.
So,
The
like,
Rashford
at least,
paradox.
yeah, at least Rodrigo is humble enough to track back, right? And now he'll be doing a lot more of it this season
Hmm.
because, oh
Yeah.
God. Uh,
Carvajal, my God.
yeah, that's so. By the way, we'll come to the Villarreal game also.
Hmm.
But I think this league format, by the way, what do you feel now that we're three games in?
I don't like it.
Why? Because you're 24th.
No, I mean, I should like it in the sense that we have two more games to try and win. But it
Hmm.
just doesn't make. I don't want to sit, and also because it's United, so now to look at the table, like I have to scroll. Like it's earlier you were just looking at a
Mm.
table of four, and even if you're last, it's in the same. Like I have to scroll to 21 to see where United are, and I don't like this extra effort in my life. So I am not a fan. I want groups of four.
Yeah, I'm actually liking I like the fact that there are eight different teams that we're playing. Seven different teams. Like it's not I don't have to see, Karabakh home and away. Like I don't have
I
to
mean,
see
yeah, in that
Panathinaikos.
sense, sure. Like, obviously, that Swiss format, like the variety of games, sure, is better. But I just find
Mm.
that like this investment of sitting at the table and now thinking कि कितना goal difference लगेगा. See, if you're a
Combination.
successful team that's winning all your matches, it's great. You just look at
Mm.
yourself in first, second, third, fourth, you feel happy and enjoy. Now as
Mm.
United, you have to be like कि अच्छा ये young boys क्या करने वाला है, not young boys or Champions League में, but whatever, FC20 क्या करने वाला है अपने मैच में, fucking फेरोना वायरस क्या करने वाला है अपने मैच में. I don't want to sit and look at these names. I don't want to read these. There are too many syllables in Europa League team names for me to want to enjoy it.
Yeah, yeah, but like, yeah, so far so good. So far so good with this format. But if you finish outside the top eight, then you have to play one more match in
Two
your
more,
life.
no?
Two more, what?
Yeah, because then that becomes knockout. So the 8 to 16 player knockout.
Oh, and then how many go through from there? Eight have to
So
go,
the
no?
top 8 are going through. Then the
Hmm.
8 to 24, those 16 teams have basically round of
Ah.
32 or round of effectively round of 32, round of 24 technically. Where they and then
Hmm.
those whoever those 8 winners are play against these 8. So
Yeah, horrible, horrible. Like,
and it's
like it's
kitna goal difference hone wala dude in this,
Why
how
is the
much is
format in
going to be.
why is the format in such a way where some people who have qualified versus some people who have not qualified versus some people are blue in color, some people are light blue in color, some people are green in color? कुछ नहीं समझ में आ रहा है भाई.
yeah,
Okay.
but so far so good. Um, except for Lille.
Yeah.
The
And
problem is like Real Madrid will never take some of these teams seriously, and it'll take one defeat
yeah.
like this, and then we'll be like, अच्छा ठीक है चल अभी नहीं
Yeah.
नहीं ऐसा नहीं करते हैं यार गलत है. So so
But
so I thought we gave a decent response against Villarreal until of course. By the way, so we should talk about that actually
oh,
both
what a
goals, the
both
Fede
goals,
Valverde.
and Vinny.
Yeah, if you haven't seen the match, please go check the highlights out and then stop right after the
Hmm.
Vinny goal. Don't watch a
Don't watch
second after
after
the
that.
Vinny goal.
Don't watch.
Oh my God, it's scarring. It's like you realize
Oh,
अगर इतना खराब फुटबॉल मैच में तो वॉर में क्या चल रहा होगा यार shit.
yeah,
So
exactly.
it's so basically uh, Fede Valverde has pulled out a classic. He tries this every match, and then the matches where he pulls it off, it looks damn good.
Yeah.
So just like he has taken it from, I would say, what, 40 yards out, something like that. He's hit
But it took a
one shot.
deflection, no, on the way.
It took a deflection on the way, but
The
it was
Vinny shot
going in
was
anyway.
Vinny shot was
Holy shit.
wondrous. Oof.
Vinny was like one full, like he's hit it like one hammer. It's a
But on the topic
unbelievable.
of Carvajal, so it's quite intriguing that Rodri said too many matches gonna kill us. We're all gonna get injured. ACL. Carvajal said too many matches. It's gonna kill us. Got ACL. Son saying too many matches injured. De Bruyne saying too many matches injured. So I think UEFA has hired Paul Pogba to be the witch doctor against everybody who speaks against the schedule. But it's crazy. I genuinely think, man, it's going to reach a point where we will see mass protests from players. Because
We will.
and I mean, I don't know, maybe for kids and younger people, you want to watch this much football, but it's just like I don't want to watch a Club World Cup now, yeah. I
No,
legit don't. Even if United is in it,
no.
I don't want to watch.
Yeah, no, it because you also like what you sacrifice. See, the thing is, what you want to watch are matches where everyone's enthusiastic.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
don't want to watch matches where because see, the thing is, what's going to happen is if the schedule stays the same, then you know that clubs are going to try to bend every rule and every this thing to create an advantage for themselves, and the advantage is going to look more and more like what Chelsea is
Yeah,
doing,
yeah. Or
where every
City,
club is going to
whatever.
have where every club is going to have like a B team, complete B team, which is only going to play in.
Yeah.
And the thing is, the sad thing is, it's not going to be your academy graduates in it.
Yeah, it's just going to
You
be
know,
extra players that you have bought for this purpose now.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. It's
So that's not, it's going to suck.
but it'll make Football Manager more interesting. I'm excited, Baba. Football Manager new engine ke saath is coming soon.
It's on a new engine. Yeah, when is it coming out now?
November or December, I think. But
Can't wait.
they've put up one
What does
roadmap to it.
engine mean? What does new engine
Matlab
mean?
the visual graphics and game
Oh, looks.
engine looks
Oh,
is
very
It
nice.
just
really
come on.
overhauled. Yeah. But yeah, okay, we got 3 minutes
Um,
more to talk about this thing, and then we'll do predictions because Kautuk has to leave.
Trailers come on.
No video footage yet. It will come soon.
I saw on my Netflix this thing that it had some Football 24 has come, manager.
Hmm.
But anyway, should talk about the thing. So all season long, I think most fans have been worried about only one position, and that was right back because we have got
Yeah.
bought no protection in that position.
Vasquez.
Yeah, even imagine even Kamavinga has not played right back. That's how little protection we have. He has played everything apart from right back.
Oh, well,
So,
welcome to finding out what not having a fullback feels like.
I mean, we have one Lucas Vasquez, but I mean, I really like Lucas Vasquez as a person.
Yeah.
But there is a but after that. So,
See,
he's
most games it's
he,
not going to matter when you're playing aside Alaves and all of that. Whoever you can put me at right back, it's fine. It's not a
But
problem.
I am saying there is no but after that because you have said I like Lucas Vasquez as a person. There is no but.
Yeah.
correct.
But yeah, what
Correct,
do you
correct.
think? Trent ke liye, so as someone in chat says, Trent ke liye 100 million bid.
I would put it in. I would, in fact, you know what I would do? I would wait for whatever, meaning, right now, what I would do is in December, I wouldn't buy Trent. I would buy just a reliable out and out right back.
तेरे
Like
को
a guy who
Aaron
doesn't,
Wan Bissaka.
तेरे को रीस जेम्स चाहिए.
ऐसा type. नहीं, नहीं.
Reece James, you
Bawa,
want some right back who's fit, Baba.
yeah, because, by the way, one very classy thing Madrid did, huh? Very classy thing, which is that as soon as he got injured, and by the way, it's not just an ACL, he's got two additional knee injuries along
Yeah,
with it.
meniscus
So
also,
that's
no?
why, yeah, it's some other thing, but I don't know what it is. I read it, but I can't remember it because I didn't do my MBBS. But it's a three-pronged injury that he's gotten. It's pretty bad. I don't know how long the
Also, like
recovery
he's
is, and
what
I don't know.
32 now, no?
Yeah, he's 32. So it's
Difficult
tough.
these
But the next day, Real Madrid have triggered um
extension clause.
his contract. Yeah, so he's
Nice.
now with us till 2026. Now, in what capacity? Like at least I think what that means is that his treatment will be longer, will be as long. So at least you're paying and covering all of that.
Yeah, because they're saying,
But
yeah, I think a year at the rate that it looks, because the kind of these injuries, like 7, 8 months is the minimum,
Season
bare
तो
minimum.
minimum.
season तो out है for sure.
Season to out.
Season out,
Same,
most
I mean,
likely
even
out.
with
Yeah.
Rodri, season out. I mean, we were talking about players who spoke up about the too much demands, like Varane retired straight up after
Yeah.
injury again. So,
By the way, so talking about that thing, you're talking about curses. So Yeremy Pino,
hmm,
okay, last season has an ACL.
hmm,
Okay, this season, in I think the last game or the game before that, he was playing against Barcelona,
hmm.
and Ter Stegen gets an ACL because of Yeremy Pino, meaning he was involved in the thing. Not he
Huh.
wasn't to blame, but he was involved in the thing.
Hmm.
And then again, Carvajal goes to clear the ball. It's extra time. Yeremy Pino is trying to close him down. Carvajal swings a leg, ACL, and whatever else he's got.
Hmm.
So Yeremy Pino seems to have like
Yeah, he's a ACL aura.
ACL aura around him. It's wild. It's
Yeah.
weird.
Also, guys, speaking of people back from the dead, David De Gea becomes the first goalkeeper. What was the stat? The first goalkeeper in Serie A history. Sorry, in the last decade of Serie A to save two penalties in the same match.
Oof.
I think that's all he worked on for 1 year. He was just, I'm gonna know how to save penalties, and like one was very very bad penalty, but like
Fiorentina, no?
Fiorentina won. They beat
Hmm.
AC Milan because of this. And guess who's and guys, I would like to announce my actual new club that I am supporting. Guys, coming out of the closet,
Oh, actual nuclear. Huh.
the actual new club that I will be supporting with full fervor this season
Como.
is Napoli because of
Hey.
Scotto McTominay. Scotto McTominay. Okay, he's killing it. Oh, I shouldn't have said that shit. Every time I
Hmm.
say that, they stop winning. But Scotto is absolutely ripping up the Serie A, man, and they're sitting nice top of the table.
Also, another really genuinely a case for changing manager. So they win Serie A next season, full flop, then manager out, then Conte full kill.
Yeah, but Conte is full kill for maximum 18 months. Then he kills full club and then goes away. That is Conte in a nutshell. Okay, quickly, if there's anything else that we needed to cover.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, there's just one quick story, which was, do you remember Jose Enrique? He used to be a fullback, played for Liverpool, played for Newcastle also. Do you know?
Yeah, I do remember.
Vaguely. So now he retired from football and now he's an agent and he manages some 2, 3 players, of which
Hmm.
one, whatever, this Todd Cantwell, if you remember, he was playing for Norwich a couple of seasons ago.
Huh.
So he was like, I need to find a new club for my players or whatever. And he's like, this club, and he's trying to be progressive and cool as an agent. So he finds the owner or the chief executive of a particular club where he thinks these guys would fit, and sends a DM to him on Instagram. Unfortunately, he sends a DM to parody account
Oh,
who
fuck.
wastes no time with taking a screenshot and putting it on stories.
Oh my God. That's amazing.
So, worst agent of all time award goes to Jose Enrique.
Oh my
Okay.
God.
Smash a like,
Hmm.
friends, if you're enjoying the stream. Quickly, we are going to do predictions and then Kautuk has a dinner reservation. So let's go. Baba, the last one, na? I had put my fixture in, the surprise fixture. You'll just have to change the text color to black so you can read it when you're ready. Shall we go? Shall we go? Shall we go? And please subscribe, friends. And also, while I have your attention, I released a stand-up special a couple of weeks ago, which many of you, 800 people, have paid to watch so far. But we need to reach 3,000 in order to break even. So if you have not watched it, you can watch it still for 299 rupees with the membership on my channel or on Vimeo or on OnlyFans. So please do if you are so inclined.
Yeah. And having seen this version multiple times, I do recommend that you check it out. It's
Yes.
like, yeah, and you
And you
should
get to see
like,
Bawa's wonderful direction also.
hmm.
I also recommend watching it for Azim.
Yes.
Really. Okay. Scoreline first. Yeah, last week Azim went up to 224 and Kautuk did 228 because of their cheating skills. So now the scorelines are 744 for Azim, 446
Minus.
for Kutu, and I'm not too far away now, 112.
So 446, matlab, so it's technically 246 and plus 200. Yeah.
Azim, can I take another 200 loan?
Why? You have your own money now. So it's just addiction
Oh.
now. How much is Baba on? Tell us again.
I'm
You are what?
112.
112. Okay.
Baba, would you like 100 in? I'll give it to you at good rate.
I'm fine. Spurs versus West Ham.
Ooh.
Oh my God.
This Lopetegui is not getting pit out anymore, but he did beat Ipswich in fairness.
But I'm saying Spurs.
I say Lopetegui and Ange 1 game away from the sack then.
Oh,
No, Spuds. Brennan
We will do
Johnson.
super chats. We'll do super chats. Don't worry, Baba and me will stay and do super chats. Kautuk has to leave, so that's why we're doing predicts. Baba
Yeah.
has left.
Brennan Johnson's streak
Okay.
continues.
This Brennan Johnson, yeah, 5
Fulham
games.
versus Aston Villa.
Oof.
Good evening. Good
Dude,
evening.
by the way, on the topic of Fulham, did you see the Raul Jimenez assist
No.
for Andreas Pereira? It is work of art. Please watch. What an assist. Oh. But I say Fulham because of Raul Jimenez.
Second London club derby. Fulham versus Aston Villa. Villa.
Fulham versus
Fulias.
Aston Villa?
Fulias for me. Fulias.
Fulham versus Villa, no? Villa.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, Fulias for you or what? No. Good
Fulias
evening.
for me. Fulias for me.
Ipswich versus Everton. Oh,
Ooh.
clash of the Titans.
I say
versus
Ipsus.
Everton.
I say McKenna. Very marginal supremacy.
I feel draw.
Draw.
United versus Brentford.
Brentford.
Can I not predict? I don't want to. I don't.
Brentford. Captain.
United.
Scoreline.
Draw scoreline 0-0.
United win.
Brentford.
United break
2.
the Brentford streak of scoring in the first minute. What is that streak, by the way? 4 games on the bounce they're doing this. It's wild.
Brentford. And they win 2-1.
And you're captaining them.
Yeah.
And their
And
captain.
also, oh my god, on the topic of fucking Fulham, this Adama Traore has missed 3 fucking sitters in this game. 3. I'm not even kidding. Like, they would have beaten City easy if Adama Traore
Wow.
could fucking finish. It's
Chelsea
insane.
Newcastle versus Brighton.
Oof.
Oh my
Draw.
God.
Draw for
Great
me.
game.
Draw.
Newcastle.
Oil. फिसलेगा oil जीतेगा. Newcastle. Southampton versus Leicester.
Oof. Southampton for me.
Leicester. Vardy factors.
Okay. Bournemouth versus Arsenal.
Oof.
Arsenal.
Arsenal.
Arsenal 2-0.
At some point in this season,
Arsenal
we're going
captain.
to have Azim. Be ready, because at some point in the season, we're going to have the Nwaneri versus Kobe Mainu debate.
Who
That's
is
gonna happen.
Nyaneri कौन है?
Nwaneri was he's one
I see
17-year-old
some
prodigy.
17 debates about Kobe Mainu in the chat every day. So I mean, this is nothing new to me.
No, but this is the legit one. This is the Nwaneri debate, which is
Kobe
just
needs
he's too
3
good.
games. Kobe needs 3 games out of the starting lineup.
Check the chat. Chat, what do you think? Is Nwaneri better than Mainu? Let's do it.
Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Arsenal captain
यार
for
बाबा यार.
Arsenal 2-0. What? He's a real player. Bro.
What?
Nwaneri is a real player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is he a real player?
Yes, Azim.
I
how
thought
can
he's
you-
just making up a player now.
No.
I have no fucking clue who this person is.
We got Azim this time.
Thank God.
When Kautuk said chat, I looked at the chat also.
Nwaneri.
Oh yeah, I know. Okay, now I know who you're talking about. The kid who came on for Arsenal. Yes, okay, sure.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah, okay, sure. Yeah, better, sure. Take.
Okay, Bournemouth versus Arsenal. Arsenal for me, scoreline 2-1.
Uh,
No, 2-0.
Arsenal captain.
Arsenal.
2 nil.
Havertz.
Wolves
Havertz.
versus
Havertz.
City captain. No,
Wolves
sorry,
versus City.
not City, not captain. City wager all points.
Oh,
Yeah.
City win for me.
City. I'll wager at the end.
What is the end, Baba? Can you tell us? Oh,
Nottingham
of course. Oh, okay. Watch, I
Nottingham
know
Forest
what.
versus Crystal Palace. Kautuk doesn't, na, but
I don't know what is it.
Knots versus Crystals. I say Nottingham Forest.
Forest,
Crystal Palace.
Wood factor.
Forest for me also. Celta Vigo versus Real Madrid.
अरे बाप रे.
Celta Vigo नहीं है
Uh,
बाबा, Vigo.
अरे वीगा लिखा है
so
इधर. I know it is Celta
Celta
Vigo.
Vigo.
इधर वीगा लिखा है. तो
Amarat
मैं
learn spellings.
Mad
Uh,
Madrid
Madrid,
without
yeah,
right back, but
Madrid,
still.
obviously.
Yeah.
Madrid. Versus Sevilla.
बारसा का देखा क्या?
Sevilla.
लेवेंडोस्की का हैट्रिक.
Oh my God, guys, Barca Femini versus
Real Madrid, did you see what the scoreline was?
yeah, 8-1. But anyway, Barca Femini versus Man City.
Oof. I
Barca
still
Femini
say
versus
Barca
Man
Femini
City.
score 500. Sorry, 500. 5 rupees. 5
Six.
rupees? 5
Barca
rupees,
Femini
sorry, I was
six.
looking at Super Jets.
Barca-
5 goals Barca Femini scores.
6 for me.
Okay, now Azim, what do you want me to do?
You just have to click on the cell that looks like it has nothing in it and just put the text to black.
Text to black.
Yeah, and surprise fixture will appear.
Liverpool का who's Liverpool play?
We'll see now.
I will tell you after this. Okay, so what do I have to? Okay, understood. Okay, got it. Okay, it is Pui Jaguars versus Butler Bulldogs.
Oh my God.
Jaguars versus Butler Bulldogs. Have you
I
mentioned this
will ha
somewhere?
I have to ask you.
I'm spelling it. Have you mentioned something in the stream about it, Azim?
Yes.
We have or what?
Yes, you have mentioned. Yeah.
I have mentioned.
Yeah.
Okay. इतना time भी लगा. Wait. Is UIPUI Jaguars like Jaguars and Butler as in BUTLER Butler Bulldogs like regular Bulldogs. So UIPUI Jaguars versus Butler Bulldogs.
The fuck? What have you mentioned, Baba?
I'm thinking. उसका नॉमेनक्लेचर की वजह से मेरे को थोड़ा एक हिंट आ रहा है बट
अरे भावा को ऐसा
UIPUI.
P.
Pui.
Why is this a sound of a air that's leaking from a football?
It sounds like a Mario sound effect. Pui.
क्या चाहिए कौतुक क्या है तेरा गेस?
एक सेकंड.
मेरे को लग रहा है ऐसा थोड़ा नॉर्थ अमेरिका है तो कनाडा.
Because you went to you said America once.
I said America once, which was the Milan. I saw it in Milan. So मेरे को ऐसा नॉर्थ plus the nomenclature of this like you know fucking Falcons, Tigers, Jaguars, Phoenix.
But no American is saying ui pui.
No, but I have a feeling it's one of those. And the problem is in MLS, there's no relegation.
El Salvador. Fuck it.
El Salvador. No. I think it's America only. It's America or Canada. That's really where it is. But it can't be Canada because ऐसा वो Toronto Timberwolves, ऐसा सब Minnesota Timberwolves. ये सब animal bench. America, USA, America.
Too easy. I give you the hint that you said it. Yeah, it is USA.
But one sec, what is it? MLS? What is it?
No, it's some random fucking American league. NCAA Western Conference or some shit.
Oh my.
Western Conference.
NCAA, yeah.
NCAA.
Wow.
Yes.
Ui pui.
NCAA बास्केटबॉल नहीं है वो सब स्पोर्ट्स करता है क्या वो लोग?
मेरे को क्या पता मैं लाइव स्कोर पे चेक करता
Okay.
Fuck, but good. Chal wow. Well done.
And the final fixture.
Liverpool versus Chelsea.
Ooh.
Arna slot.
Maresca ball ends. Harna slot. Maresca ball ends Anfield.
अजीम तू मत प्रिडिक्ट करना चेल्सी का साइड पे.
Chelsea wins. Chelsea
Arna
wins.
slot. Arna slot. Slot wins. Huh? Draw. Arna slot. Do.
चेल्सी कैप्टन.
बाप रे बाप.
Oh, by God,
Okay,
by God.
wager all points.
Oh no, oh no.
Should I do it?
Including
I'll
my
take loan from
points, then
Azim
if you
only.
lose those, then
I,
how
I
do I
will,
recover my debt?
should I? Okay, then I will give my points, by the way. I'll give now only 200 back to Azim.
Yes.
So now I'm down to 200 and
46.
246, yes.
so could it be his last game? Should I do it?
Who, Maresca?
Should I do it just for no? Should I
Brentford, put money on Brentford.
fuck it, do it. Brentford, all
Oh
points.
my
Let's
God.
go. Money where my mouth is.
Wow. Chalo, I'm glad at least you returned the loan before doing this. Okay,
Yeah,
cool. That's what we'll do. Super chats now. Cots, if you need to run, you may run.
yeah. Chalo. See you
Yes, chalo.
guys. Bye.
Fare thee
If there's
well.
any super chats for Madrid, etc., then we will do it next stream. Yeah.
Yes, okay. Chalo.
Bye.
Bye. Okay, let us begin with the super chats. Also, smash a like, friends, if you are enjoying the stream, and please subscribe if you are new to the channel. Because we are the top gear of football. We are the news. We're not news. We are opinions about football that have no factual basis, and we are less clickbait than Mark Goldbridge, who apparently has been saying Ten Hag has been sacked tomorrow. But उसका हर headline यही है, Ten Hag gone, trust the process. उसका literally 2 streams 4 hours apart का ये thumbnail होता है, पागलपन है. It's like if our thumbnail maker had bipolar disorder, you would get United Stand का thumbnails.
एक मिनट, वो एक दिन में 2 स्ट्रीम करता है.
वो एक दिन में 4 स्ट्रीम करता है. उसको कौन सा काम है? वही तो काम है उसका मेन. उसका नौकरी नहीं है बाबा, वो यही करता है. ही apparently उसका नेटवर्थ कुछ ऐसा 3 मिलियन टाइप्स है ये सब करने से. बाबा तो क्यों कर रहा है ओगिल भी? तू स्टार्ट ना द चेल्सी स्टैंड.
ओगल भी नहीं कर रहा ना, छोड़ दिया ना ओगल
हाँ
भी.
सॉरी, तो एफसी बायर्न पे काम क्यों कर रहा है? जस्ट स्टार्ट द चेल्सी स्टैंड, इट्स डन. Okay, Eric Ten Hag says, what does it feel like to forgive yourself? Have you ever completely forgiven yourself? ब्रेंटफोर्ड, ब्राइटन, न्यूकासल मिलती तो 3 ईयर में टाइटल इम्पैक्ट
क्या है?
करता
दिस इज
मैं.
फरहान अख्तर बट मोरिनियो.
This is Eric Ten Hag. Anirudh Pachapur, who's our Oil Money member, says Chelsea close to winning against Forest. Could have gone either way. Sanchez is an enigma. Problem में भी वो डालता है और बचाता भी वही है. But why, Baba? Out of the 17 goalkeepers you have, you're picking Sanchez only.
अरे बिकॉज आई थिंक ही इज बीन प्रैक्टिसिंग द मोस्ट एंड ही आई थिंक आल्सो
He's
ही हैज
been
द.
practicing the most. मतलब क्या?
मेरे को लग रहा है आई थिंक इट्स बिकॉज ही हैज द बेस्ट एबिलिटी टू प्ले फ्रॉम द बैक एंड होल्ड द बॉल विद हिज फीट.
Hey,
आई
by
हैव
the way, since we are on the topic of practicing and all, तू ये देखा क्या? Completely off topic. कचरा in the middle of super chats. Why not? But Comedians Cricket League देखा क्या बाबा?
किधर अवेलेबल किधर है?
YouTube पे.
वो नहीं देखा.
अरे बाबा क्या? What knocks? I have never thought I would be so invested in Comedians Cricket League. Because Saurabh Pant has made a half century and saved the team, and literally he's played one of those innings where ऐसा he's dying on the pitch and public ऐसा cramp हो रहा है, so he's getting water bottles and people are stretching his calves and all of that. Then Anirban Dasgupta has come and hit some 76 of 30 balls to win the game for Mumbai, with Vipul Goyal doing commentary for all of this. It was insane.
Oh, it's on YouTube.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. I won't give you spoilers if you don't know who won in the end. So if you want to watch,
So Bassi and Akash Gupta's reels for like some 40 minutes. They've been talking about how they won
well
something.
then okay,
I
then
saw
yeah.
one poster of Bassi, no, one post of Bassi where he's sleeping with the cup like Rohit or something like that.
So it was the final was Mumbai versus Delhi, and then Delhi. I think Mumbai beat Delhi in the first match, and then they lost to them in the finals. And there was lots of politics and all, goss and all, which I'll tell you about after the stream, which I can't reveal.
Oh.
I can't reveal all this, guys. तुम लोग को पैसे आले आले membership अगर लिया तो शायद goss बताएगा. But otherwise, no. Brunal Kurale says, don't really just blame Ten Hag. At least half the players and coaching staff needs to be released. Also, thoughts on McTominay. I've told you, McTominay killing in Serie A is, it shows you how important he was actually to the club. So I'm quite
Hmm.
sad that we've let him go. It's literally his goals not being there are the reason why we are losing right now or not winning. Eric, 2 trophies says, worst start, hey, but still I have 2 trophies, hey, as if. I agree, Eric. Eric, sir, I have no quarrel with anybody. Aap karo jo karna, you do you. Akshat Goenka says, wasn't able to make it to TIS London due to a surgery, but forced my friends to go instead. They said it was an amazing show. Keep up the good work. क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है, क्या बात है. कैसा था TIS London? Did
अच्छा
you
था.
all concert? Did Tuke Hall you all did? What? Tuke Hall?
Tuke. And it was completely, what's it called?
Sold out.
No, they renovated it. So बहुत कुछ
Oh,
हो रहा है.
मस्त. और नेक्स्ट अभी तुम लोग का कौन सा है शो या हो गया है?
अभी हो गया के लिए.
Oh हाँ,
अभी
you're तो back, हाँ. But you're going back also, na? Again, what a guy.
I'm going to SF.
Yes, South Fatorda. Anirudh Varang says, Neville Kautuk, it was a pleasure meeting you in the London show. मजा आ गया. I was with the guy जो बोला, guys एक बार अक्षिता को hello बोल दो. I wanted to show Neville a photo I clicked with JT in the tube. क्या बात है, क्या बात है. Alvish, who's a Royal Money member, says, as a Gujarati, I appreciate Baba's joke very much. Lavya ne haju lavya nathi pan ene jaldi thi love se. એટલે Enzo ne Denzo ma shopping karwa mokli daishu. Also throw away this Jackson guy. How you can throw away Jackson? I'm very, very nice Gujarati, Alvish, but how you can throw away Jackson? He's been your best striker for all season.
No, I don't think you should.
I agree. सबका बाप पेरेजवा says, अरे अजीम वाह मेरा बच्चा, ऐसा सब लिवरपूल और मैड्रिड को नहीं सपोर्ट करते हैं. क्रिस्टल पैलेस के अगेंस्ट एक गोल मार के गोटे मुंह में लेके खेले और मैं और मेरा टीम तो लील से चुत के आ गया. बेटा अपने फोर्स बकचोदा के साथ ही रहो ना. No, I am now here to play with fire and see. Now after international break, you see I will bring about the downfall of Liverpool. Pratiti. Also, I would like to say for the record, lots of people have been crying about this. Oh, it should have been a penalty for Virgil van Dijk for pull. No, it should not have been a penalty. मतलब वो कभी बॉल पहुंचने ही नहीं वाला था तो क्या फायदा है पेनल्टी देगा. अगर पहुंचने वाला होता तो देगा ना पेनल्टी. अगर नहीं पहुंच रहा है तो क्यों देगा पेनल्टी. मतलब क्या. Even as a United fan, I'm saying this. Why will you give a penalty for that? Praditi says, started PhD. क्या बात है. 442 constant over the last 3 years in masters and beyond. Last week praise किया तो this week दीवारा निकल गया. This is why Harold out. Praditi, congratulations on your starting of PhD and Harold out में तो I fully agree. But I must say all Bayern players very OP in FC25. These Koman and Sane must have. Also, I will be doing, because we're taking an international break next week, one more FC stream I'll be doing. It is my aim this year. And maybe I'll stream on this channel or maybe I'll stream on my gaming channel. But it is my aim this year to reach Division 1 in Division Rivals. We are already in Division 4 or streams karenge abhi. Ninad says, but Delict and Licha conceded 6 goals in 2 matches. No further questions. This is why they have been taken off for Hazza and Johnny Evans, who conceded 0 matches. 0 goals in 0 matches, 1 match. Ashwin says, I don't understand why you would not use Ugarte when there is a glaring defensive midfield issue and you are being cut through like butter every match. Man, I don't know. I think clearly they must be seeing something with Ugarte. Either he is not tactically adapted, or he's not physically up to speed yet, or he's not culturally adapted. Is also a thing that happens with particularly for South American players when they come to England. Although he was in Paris, so it shouldn't be that much of a problem. But yeah, I mean, listen, if a player's not ready, don't force it. Is what I would say. You've seen him come in and he got very overawed by the occasion against Spurs. So I guess they've just for his sake they've taken him out. Gunveer says +442 for Kotya for being right about Ten Hag and Hallu, but you've given only 40 rupees, so no. Anirudh Madhuri with his regular fact says Neil Patterson is the only player to be a pro footballer. Dundee United, 26 appearances, 9 goals in 1936-7. And Oscar winner for Best Adapted Screenplay in 59. LFC win, but why slot fraud in headlines? Slot fraud in headlines? Well, because why not slot fraud in headlines? Only won by 1 goal. Is this not fraud? Renok says Zirkzee fastest ball before he gets it. Ten Hagu is ball boy. अरे अनफॉर्चुनेटली डोमिनिक शबू बाबा मशाय हैज मिस्ड कौतो किस कोचा हमको मिस किया कि नहीं लील के अगेंस्ट
अरे
एंड
दादा, तुमको खूब मिस किया उसने लील के अगेंस्ट, बहुत मिस किया। तुम 1 साल रुक जाओ उधर, और हम आ रहा है तुमको लेने, भूलना मत। दिस इज Kautuk's exact response, I am telling
Baba
you.
has just become he's figured out patterns now. He's doing what Maresca is doing at Chelsea. He's getting all the patterns of play going. Baba has got a recognizable style of play now in 4-4-2. This is what's happening, where his style of play is recognizing the other person's style of play. Wow. Superb. Eric Ten Hag says, ख्वाबों के पन्नों पे लिख दूं मैं, मेरी यादों में तेरा ही घर है. आंखें बंद कर देखता मुझे मैकटॉमी, आंखें खोली तो तेरा ही सबर है. I miss McTominay also, yeah, Eric bhai. Should not have let him go. Nehal Kulkarni says, Bruno is headless chicken when there's pressure. 100% agree. I have been saying this for very long, Nehal. Akshay Kaushik says, petition that we scrap the idea of club captain. All players are captains. Lastly, if Erik Ten Hag goes, I vote Tony Pulis to join us as master middle of table legend. I would say, why not? We've tried everything possible. Why not try relegation managers also? Bring one Tony Pulis, one Daniel Farker. Those guys, bring them in. Let's see what they can do. Why not? If Bayern Munich can hire a relegated manager, why can you? If Chelsea can hire a championship manager, why can we not also? Come on, let's do it. Nishant says, Marvelous Nakamba's mother is Charity Ingwenya. This is true. It's a very common thing with South African names in particular. Kaushik Mada says, Arsenal wins, Spurs lose, Chelsea draw, and I go to first in members FPL and inside 1K in India. Never thought as an Arsenal fan I'd be in this position. Kya baat hai, kya baat hai, kya baat hai. Where am I? I was 6th in members league, but I didn't have a good week this week, unfortunately. Baba's not playing only, no?
I'm not playing. No chance.
Sad. Rishabh Bakchi says, little hard to watch Real Madrid these days. We have become Bangers FC. Thoughts on 4-3-2-1 with Vinny Rodrigo wide, begging Mbappe to stay in the middle. See, Mbappe will do what Mbappe wants, unfortunately. But how people are saying hard to watch Madrid. Have you watched United? 10 games we have played this season, 3 we have won. 3. How you are saying your team is hard to watch? They're scoring bangers against Villarreal. It's privilege, I tell you. It's privilege, they don't understand. Al Baba says, free kick goals are overrated, especially in USA. Can he do it on a hot, humid day in Saudi? That is true. We should have. There was the GOAT Classico, no? But then I don't think Messi didn't play or Ronaldo didn't play. One of them didn't play. Siddhan Chiring says, meanwhile, Onana leading the Golden Glove race. Hilarious. United's success and their goalkeeper's success are inversely proportional. This is so true. How is Onana the best goalkeeper in the league right now when we are 14th? It's insane. Yajur says, planning Old Trafford, any tips before I cry? So, Yajur, my main advice to you is don't go. And if you must go, carry one umbrella with you. For the leakage from Old Trafford, number one, and also for the tears that will be falling from the stands above you. As umbrella is useful. Onside Banjara, Oil Money member for a year now. Congrats and well done and thank you. He says, Werner is perfect Spurs player, does everything right until the final third, but end mein hug dega. Magic Johnson se kuch seek le bhai. Every player should be off social media. Love Ange Ball. But this is true. Huh? So this Brennan Johnson, he was getting lots of trolling from the Spurs fans only, and he was like, you know what, fuck this shit, delete the account, deleted his Instagram, and now 5 games on the bounce scoring. Very nice. Very nice. Shubham Dalal says, so the Maharashtrian guy could have said, Tuza Aitsa Gent. I think you should find him and tell him this in person. Nehal Kulkarni says, वैसे भी players जो जहाँ contract sign नहीं कर रहे हैं, Azim, your jinx has already worked. Also, why is Everton, Chelsea and Newcastle supporting Man City? I mean, they would know because Everton anyway has been docked points, so they must have something to hide. Chelsea, obvious financial fraud has happened. And Newcastle also has Saudi money involved, so why would they not? Aniket Dhawan says, Samay roasted Ronaldo and Spinny in his latest step. Okay. स्पिनी का तो देखा था, आई थिंक ही सेड स्विगी और समथिंग, रोनाल्डो का पता नहीं था. आदित्य Madhuri says, Azim, you must support Man City full on. Then hopefully the season goes to shit. Pyro Special was very good. Had got early version in Hyderabad. Thank you so much, Aditya Madhuri. I would like to say, guys, I am a City fan now. I have always maintained that Erling Haaland is the best striker. And I fully expect him to be scoring a number of great goals this season. And I feel that City will absolutely not suffer with the loss of De Bruyne and Rodri. And Ilkay Gundogan will have the season of his life and score 17 goals. And Kovacic brace pe brace marte ja raha hai.
अरे bro,
What is
I'm
wrong with him?
Kovacic.
But I would like to say City क्या kill कर रहा है, एकदम killing it City and continue to kill City, continue. Akash Chakrabarti says, Eric Ten Hag's post-match comments feel like someone who is in his head is India's got talent, but actually is in India's got latent. That's absolutely untrue, I would have to say, because India's got latent is about self-awareness. And if he was self-aware, he would know what his rating is. Where he says, although that might be disservice to India's got latent, who, by the way, are dropping banger episodes with proper sponsors and all. This is true. Guys, if you would like to sponsor 442, actually एक बात चालू है sponsor का, शायद हो जाएगा, who knows. Akshay Singh says, कौतुक की नजर लग गई है Eric Ten Hag to, unpopular opinion, but we should not hype Garnacho and Maino itna, let them play. I fully agree. I've said this about Maino, especially for ages, that, and all, like, I think this is the first batch of, what do you call it, United Academy players who are coming into such a, actually no, that's not true, because Rashford also came into a team under pressure, under Van Gaal, and he came into the team along with Paddy McNair, and then McTominay came in a struggling team as well. So yeah, actually that makes no sense. There's no point here. Mrigang says, talk about Havertz. क्या कर रहा है यार, dude? Havertz scoring goal pe goal. He scored 8 goals already, na, for Arsenal this season. Maximum he did for Chelsea was 6 or something like that.
Okay, okay, it
But one
happens.
Champions League goal makes up for it.
Has he won them Champions League? No. So then,
Exactly. Ashit Agarwal says, love the special Azim. Also going to continue the membership to watch the full episodes of Fake News. Keep it coming. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, yeah, by the way, my news comedy show, Fake News, also the episode is out with same membership this week. 47-minute episode, which has Shamik Chakrabarti and back from the oblivion, Ashish Shakya, I have dragged back to come and talk about news comedy, which was a lot of fun this episode. And there's a short video as well if you want to check it out. It's a 6-minute bit about Coldplay on my channel. And Casey says, front trio firing in full flow. Lewandowski, Yamal and Rafinha captain, touchwood. Forza Barca, dosto. Gabi bhi लौटेगा jaldi. Dude, Barca, what a team. My team, as a staunch Culer, I would like to say, Forza Barca, what a team. What players? That forward line, matlab, Lamin, Leva and Rafinha. Magic. Absolute magic. And that midfield of Frankie de Jong is not back yet. Is Frankie back yet? Or is he just about back yet? Not yet. But the midfield of mainly Pedri is wonderful. Wonderful. But Rafinha too good here. Casey says, ho gaya. Abhishek says, newest member of Masters Club of 442. Congrats. Finally completed it. 442's constant support. Can't say the same about United. Guys, 442 will always support you in all your endeavors. Let me tell you. Always. And the photographer says, met Bawa and Kodok in Berlin. Amazing show. Yanwa. And on the topic of Yanwa, I should say, should I give a sneak peek or what? Should I give you a sneak peek of what's coming soon? Let me see if I can find the link. Hold on. A sneakish peekish. Sneakly peekly. Of the merch, which is ready to come. Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Merch is ready. We have 4 designs ready. And yeah, 3 designs of 442 ready. And as promised, we are getting it to you before Luke Shaw comes back from injury. Let me see if I can bring this. What was the thing that I used to do?
यार मेरे को भी नहीं दिखेगा.
मैं share screen कर रहा है ना. रुक. Share screen. I think this is correct if I'm not wrong. Hopefully, it is correct. Will you all be able to see? Can
अरे
you
तू
see?
कब नहीं कर रहा है कब फिर.
Wait, hold on. Let me see if I'm. Oh no, this is not working. Why this
तू
is not working? This is just frozen.
I'm not doing कब
We're not doing it. Wait, now how do I bring this back? Hold on. It's not working. Can you? I'll send you the link, Baba. Can you screen share? That will work, I think.
But I saw it came. No, it didn't come.
No, it didn't come. I think it would have come for you, but not in the stream. If you can screen share, we'll give people a preview, a prev. But I will do one thing so that the link does not get leaked. Not that it matters, but it's a preview link. So share away, Baba. Share away. We have our first 3 designs that are ready, and more designs will be coming soon.
Send request to allow me to share.
Allow. You are allowed, Baba. I allow it. Yes, there it is. So that the one on the right is my No Walla t-shirt, the OG one. But yes, it's coming soon on Red Wolf. As you can see, Yanwa, Gugmu, and Hala Madrid. Those are our first 3 designs. We have to figure out a good Chelsea t-shirt. So these will all be available soon. Yeah, hopefully by next week. Hopefully by next week, all of this will be here. You may stop the screen share. And of course, all our first team regular and better Wale members will all get discount. So if you have a membership, your discount code will be in the community thing, and we'll announce it properly. But yeah, so what we're going to do is, because we're doing a print on demand thing with Red Wolf, so we don't have to print inventory beforehand. So we'll be experimenting with different designs throughout the course of the season. Some designs we'll have for a short period of time. The ones that are selling well, we will keep, and we'll mess about. We have 2-3 more designs also which we had made, which we'll keep bringing back, and we'll. It's like ERIK TEN DRAWS says, we'll be doing squad rotation of the merch. So yeah, we'll be doing those. Hopefully, you'll like them and you'll will want to buy them. They'll be out by next week. And follow us on Instagram if you'd like to get updates about it, and community page पे तो आ ही जाएगा. Cool. That's about it. We will end the stream now with a tradition. Baba, would you like to say the words?
Yes, packaging इधर आएगा.
All right. Goodbye, friends.